I've done this. I did a little test the other day, but I didn't have any chat set up. So now we're doing chat and getting everything set up, and hopefully, should anybody actually show up, they'll be able to chat. So there we go, getting there. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It's like the Spanish Inquisition over here, 1,000 questions. There we go. Now we can do some chatting. There we go. Does it show up in my live stream? I don't know if it's not showing up in my live stream yet, so we'll see. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. All right, so they should all be there. Chat box. I don't see my chat box yet. Anyway, I'll try to work on that as best I can. Watch some training videos. I just slapped this together yesterday, and I've been working on the show for Christmas. I'm releasing a show for Christmas. It's not gonna be bad, you know. I've done a couple of episodes that were Christmas oriented. You know, the manger episode and 12 things Christians stole from pagans episode, that kind of thing. But this next one's just gonna be a little more lighthearted, you know. Just gonna be, you know, I want Christmas to be fun, so it's gonna be a lighthearted, more fun one. So, and also, I've got a thing coming up where, you know, I'm kind of new to all this. I haven't done anything as far as debates, public debates or anything like that. So that's today. We're gonna do the first, I'm gonna record a debate against a Christian over at the Right to Reason podcast. Let me pull that up and show it to you here. Skeptics and Seekers. So he's from Skeptics and Seekers. His name is Dale Glover, and I'm going to be debating him today. And that is going to be over at the Right to Reason podcast. They're going to be recording it, and then he'll release it later. And as soon as I know when they're going to release it, I'll put it up on YouTube, or I'll announce it on Facebook and stuff like that. Check out my Facebook and Instagram for those sorts of things. So back to there we go. So now that's kind of what's been going on. What I'm doing, right now what we're going to do today is in today's debate we're going to debate the Trinity, and really we're going to debate the Trinity and the incarnation of Jesus. So Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, their relationship. We're going to debate that. And we're also going to debate whether or not Jesus was a man or a man and God. Which, I appreciate. I love the idea that I was invited. It's going to be fun. I appreciate Robert over there for doing that, and then of course Dale for doing the debate with me. But this is a debate where it's kind of like, it really is, to me, is kind of a debate two Christians should have. Is Jesus God and a man, or is Jesus just a man and working in God's name? Well, that's kind of like, I don't believe in either one of those, but you know what I mean, what I'm saying? So for me, I've just got to find a position and take a position. I've been studying and preparing for this. I think it's going to be interesting and fun. So look out for that whenever, I'll let you know whenever we get ready to do that. So far so good. Let me pull up my stuff here and see what we've got going on. Doing our little test. Now, here's the Right to Reason. This is Robert Stanley and his podcast. I'll put a link. I'll come back later and put a link. Wait, you can't see that. There you go. Now you can see. I only got one screen. I'm working on setting up my little studio, and I don't want too many monitors. In the past, I had too many monitors, and I had all this bright light in the front of me. So I'm working on getting things set up, but then I decided, well, I'm going to do a podcast. Or not a podcast. A live show. So, with a live show, I've got to show all this other stuff. And, now I need a monitor here and a monitor there, and just kind of, that's just how it is. So, as I go forward, getting that, hey, there's Neil. Good morning, Neil. How's Neil doing? How you doing this morning, Neil? The 604 Atheist. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And apparently my chat, I was trying to get this, I'm using Streamlabs OBS to stream with, and I'm still new to this program. I used to use just hey, there it is. It showed up on the screen. It worked. There we go. Yeah. So I'm using Streamlabs for this. As a matter of fact, I've seen Neil. Neil, I've seen you do some streams where you have multiple people popped in. And that's one of the things I got to do. I got to figure out how I can stream out of this into other people's stuff. And just getting to work. Gotcha. Yeah, I've got today's going to be one of those days for me. I'm a salary hand. I do a lot of work at home, and sometimes today I got a thing, and I'm going to be a little late to work, and ha. So just getting started, huh? All right. Let me get this going. There we go. And now that's pretty nice. Thank you for showing up and to my live stream. That's I wasn't sure. I thought I was going to do this all alone. There we go. Facebook. Awesome. See that, to my surprise, my wife, she's the one who talked me into doing this. She's like, you really need to do that stream. I never used OBS. Well, it's pretty cool. But real quick though, the wife, she's the one who keeps talking me into doing this stuff. So here I am. I'm surprised every time I look up and people are actually following and watching and doing the thing. And I'm like, wait a second. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, 5 a.m. Yeah. So, all right. So I've used OBS to do my recording. I record in OBS and then I'll go over and I will edit in Filmora. But I heard other people use other programs, and Streamlabs is OBS but different. It's more, this one here you're going to pay for it. You don't have to, but you pay for it to get all the cool little features. Which one do you use, Neil? 5 a.m. Yeah, I usually get up around 4:30 myself. 4:30ish. My wife's a nurse. She gets up at an ungodly hour. And so I usually get up sometime between 4 and 4:30. Yeah, other people use other programs to stream with. I'm just not sure yet. I like this one here. Obviously, it's free. It's got the good things about being free. I don't mind paying for it. StreamYard. See, I've heard about that. I'm going to make another note too. StreamYard. Because I've noticed whenever I was watching your stream or one of your recordings, your deconversion stories, your most recent one, I think, with the lady. Is that right? Anyway, it was a day ago. I was watching that, and I think I noticed a StreamYard. Is it pretty easy to use to get multiple streams in? Can you just put a link in your chat or something, and people can join, or how's that work? Oh. Like a web app kind of thing. I'll have to check it out. Made myself a note. So far, this one, the Streamlabs OBS has been good. It's obviously, like I mentioned, it's mostly free. OBS itself is free, but Streamlabs, it's got some cool features in that there's an app I can put on my phone, or I actually have it on a tablet where I can change scenes. I'm not using it, where I could change back and forth and do stuff. Yeah. Change back and forth and do stuff, and it's got pretty handy. The more I learn and the more I use it, the more I'll get it set up. I was watching a stream with Steve McRae, and he had his, I don't know if you can see that light up on the screen. He had his image down in the bottom right screen. Somebody else's image was in the bottom left, and they had graphics all going in the background. That's the next step. I'll start working on those things, getting to the point to where whenever I do a broadcast, because I want to do it like this, where I do kind of just talk and interact with people, but I also want to do things like get Neil here to stream into my stuff. And I've done that a couple of times as test. I just never really pulled through with making a show of it. But that's what I want to do. I want to get people like Neil to pop into my show and, 10 or 15 minutes interviewing him, stuff like that. And of course, it's fun to preach to the choir, kind of sing with the choir, interview other atheists and get them on the show. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to get some of these Christians. I've got a Christian, Intense Forgiveness is his name on YouTube. I don't know if you're watching this, if you buddy, but if you are, I'd like to get you on here and get some of your opinions. I want to watch your video. He's got a couple of videos on there, and some interesting notions when it comes to the mechanics of religion and prayer and God and how God works. So yeah, see, that's awesome. That's great. Neil, if you ever get time and you want to do a morning thing, let me know and we'll do it in the morning too. I'll set it up. I'll get all squared away. Give me just a time frame when you feel like you'd have like 30 minutes or so. We'll do it. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. So intense forgiveness. I'd like to get him on here. A couple other people that I've bumped into in my latest push to do this YouTube thing. Where I see they're Christians and they clearly are intelligent people. They've got their ducks in a row organized. They've thought things out. They've examined the stuff, and yet they still believe. And I kind of want to know why. Part of my deal is I don't believe because I examined the evidence, because I read the Bible and I was like, man, this stuff is cray-cray. What the hell? You believe this? You tell this to your kids? My deal, and like we're going to talk about with Neil, it started kind of young. I'd be, as a kid looking around in church going, everybody else is praying. Really? You're really doing this? So these people obviously have put some thought into it, and I want to find out their mind on it, as much as I can, obviously, right? I listened to Dale do the debate. He's debated a couple of people who've made some very good points, and yet his faith never seems to waver. I guess that's part of the thing, no matter, as a good Christian, the faith should never waver. No matter what I say, he should stick to his guns. So in seeing these other people who are, like I say, obviously intelligent, I'm kind of curious as to why they want to do what they want to do. Yeah, no spoilers. That's right. Well, I actually have a video out there, Neil. I don't know if you've seen it. It's probably one of the first month or two I was doing YouTube. I've got a video. I'll put a link down there where I talk about my deconversion, with the assistance of Christopher Hitchens and stuff like that. So I've got a video out there about it, and I'll just elaborate more about that when we do your show. How's that sound? Because I'm actually looking forward to that. Too bad it's so far away. It's good that you're booked, though. What is it, March? I think it was March. I don't remember what it was offhand. I'm going to have to put it in my phone, go back and look. But I'm excited about that. I was telling my wife, yay. So for those who don't know, I think I mentioned it. I'm going to get interviewed with Neil about my deconversion story. And then if you have the opportunity, pop over to Neil's channel. He's got a YouTube channel, Neil, the 604 Atheist, and he does deconversion stories and then after parties. So that's pretty cool. So what we're going to do is he's going to interview me, and I'm going to tell him the hows and wheres and whys of why I think what I think. And then afterwards, we're going to have a little, party. You can go over to his channel and see how they do it, where other people interview or get in there and do things, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So go check it out. Check out Neil. Hey, Neil, I gave you a shout out to my one viewer, which is you. Yay. First show, though, right? So. Yeah, second week of March. That's wonderful, wonderful. And that's kind of what I'd like to work out on my own. If I can do this daily atheist morning show kind of thing, because I don't know why, I just feel compelled to do it. I get up, I'm here, I may as well do it. So if I can get this rolling and keep doing it, I'd like to do this, and then I'd like to do something like you're doing, interviewing people for a specific topic. I got to find my own place. I noticed Jim and them over at the Atheist Edge, they've got a little round table thing where they do their thing, and that's cool. You do your thing. I don't want to steal other people's thing. I got to find out an interview method that I want to go through and what I want to do. Right now, it's just kind of bump it off. Hey, you want to come on my channel and do some talking? Let's talk. I'd like to get you on the channel. I'd like to get Jim Hall from the Atheist Edge. I'd like to get, of course, Aaron Ra. That'd be wonderful. Any of them, it'll go. Damien Marie Adhope, it'd be nice to get him on here. Whoever I can get. Carl, the liberal atheist comedian. That would be great to get too. So that's kind of part of my goals is to get those, if I can, get some of those interviews, get them on my show, and then, of course, go be on their show. One of the things I want to do, me and the wife are really seriously looking into doing is traveling down to Dallas, the Dallas area in first quarter. Let me say first quarter of next year sometime. And going down there and hanging out with the Atheist Edge, be on their show, chill out with them. There's another, I'm sorry if I'm somebody else down there too that I'm forgetting that we were planning on going to see too. Anyway, other people down in that area that we'd like to go see. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm only gonna be here for about another 10 minutes on this one here. I think for my morning thing, I'm probably just gonna go just about a half an hour in the morning to start, until things, thankfully, I appreciate you, Neil. Had you not showed up, I might have been sitting here spinning my wheels wondering what to talk about. Faithless Forum. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. And I thought about going and posting a few of these, trying to draw some people to these, and I may do that throughout this week. Oh, Faithless Forum, yeah, that's in April. Oh, yeah, I don't know if that'd be nice to make that one too, huh? But there was another. See, there's a group. See, there's the Atheist Edges down there. I run. Oh, maybe it's no, it's not him. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look it up. Actually, one of the things that's kind of cool is I just kind of got started, and I want to interview other people, and I'm sitting here doing my thing, and to my surprise, other people are approaching me, going, "Hey, do you want to be on my show?" Just like Neil. I got Neil and the Robert Stanley from the podcast show approached me and go, "Hey, I want to be on your show." And to me, that's powerful flattering. Like, yay, that's wonderful. So very exciting for that. And like I say, we're going to do my first public debate is going to happen, and I don't know when they're going to release it, so I'll let everybody know when that's going to happen. Of course, naturally, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to set up my system here so I can record me during the debate. It's going to be an audio debate over Skype only, and he'll release it in a podcast. But I've thought about trying to get it some kind of in a audio form on my side, that just for kicks and giggles to throw up on my thing. So that's my evil plan of doom and despair so far. How long have you been doing your show, Neil? It's been quite a while, right? Like 2 or 3 years. I wasn't sure because I noticed I went over there and I kind of was perusing around your channel. Let me do some looking real quick. Subscriptions. There we go. Why does it change my stuff up? You were at the top. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, I noticed you've got quite a few. You've been doing this quite a while. Quite a few shows up there. I think one of the good things I see about there. One of the good things that I find about this is, I'm sitting there. I'm an atheist in the atheist community doing the thing. And I'm looking around at these other people, and I'm like, hey, I know that guy, and I know that guy, and I know that guy. And I think, wow, I just know them all. I know all of the people in the atheist community. This, a year and a half. Maybe it seemed like it was longer. So I got to know all these people. And then I look up on the internet, and then here's another guy. Neil is a perfect example. Had never seen anything. There's him, and there's a whole other group of people that he deals with I'd never even heard of. And I'm like, hey, look at this, a whole other group of atheists. So I'm over there talking with them. And, it's, as far as that goes, that's been a lot of fun. Meeting a lot of new people who think the same way I do has been very, very fun. And then, I got other platforms I deal with. Twitter, I don't really get Twitter. I kind of do get it, obviously the one-off. Hey, there's a critical cripple. Look at you. Thank you for showing up. I have a second viewer. Good morning. So, morning. Thank you for stopping by, and I can't spell. Ing. Yeah, so in case you're just catching up, obviously you're just catching in. I'm looking at doing this on a semi-regular basis and finding out things to do. To be honest, I didn't think there's going to be that many folk up and doing the thing, so we'll see how it goes. The wife, she's going to taser me and throw me down in the basement if I don't do something. If you go look at the videos that I dropped over, the last year, real hard and heavy in the beginning, then I kind of got a little bit less, and then I stopped making them all together, and she was really on me. She's killing me to make some videos. So here I am. I made the videos. Now I'm doing the live stream. So critical, awesome, man. That's really good that and everything seems to be working so far. I hope you guys can see my little... I've got a notification up in the top left that tells me how many people are watching, and also the live stream, or the live chat. I hope you guys are seeing all that. Britt, awesome. Hey, cool. I recognize that name. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty neat. I assume you guys can see the chat on the screen, and then the two up in the top left, and the little sock on the right. I'm hoping everybody can see that. Thank you for being my guinea pigs. You're guinea pigs. I'm testing this stuff out on you. And then, like I say, I've got just a few more minutes, then I'm going to go away. And this is my first show. And I'll try to have more stuff prepared for tomorrow. And also, I wanted to mention, like I say, I've got this debate with a Christian I'm doing. And we're going to, yes, great. That's wonderful. You can see it. we're going to debate the Trinity and the incarnation of Christ. It's going to be my very first public debate. So, hey, gay atheist, you made it. No worries. It was I think I'm gonna start doing it about 6 a.m. Mountain Time, 7 Central, 8 Eastern Time. I think that'll work for me and hopefully everybody else. Good morning. Good morning. That's really, I appreciate you guys showing up and doing the thing. My first, actual show, and somebody showed up. I thought I was gonna be sitting here spinning my wheels all by myself. I kind of am, really. I'm just talking to myself, but that's awesome. I'm glad you could make it. I'm surprised you're up so early, gay atheist. And what I need to do, I really do need to, I'll probably get this situated in the future to where if one of you guys wants to pop in on the morning show and do some chatting, I can have a couple of spare boxes up there too. I just hadn't put any of that together. There we go. I'm getting this here up. And, gay atheist, I was just telling everybody that I'm going to be doing my first public debate with Dale Glover from Skeptics and Seekers, and we're going to be debating the Trinity and let's see here, get that up for you so you can see it. Dale, they're from Skeptics and Seekers, and it's going to be over on the Right to Reason podcast, and he's going to record it, and then whenever he releases it, I'm going to record it too. I'm going to work to recording it, so whenever I can, what you guys see here, I will have up there, and that way I can show it back later. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, you're a morning person. 3 a.m., huh? Yeah, I was telling them I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, thereabouts. I have an alarm set for 5, but I'm usually sitting there beside it. Well, I can't tell you the last time it woke me up, that I actually woke up from the alarm. So, there we go. That finally started working. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this one for the first time. This is thank you all for showing up. I'm going to work on getting some other things. I've got, like I said, the debate to do. I've got I'm working on my next video, which I'm going to release on Christmas, is the one I did a poll on Facebook a week ago, 2 weeks ago, where we talked about the 10 reasons why atheists still celebrate Christmas. Yeah, me too. In the evening, take my pill, it tells me, yeah. So, yeah, what was I saying? It was important. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so we're going to have the debate, and then, I'm going to get the 12, what the title of the video is going to be the 12, 10 top 10 reasons why atheists still celebrate Christmas. It's going to be a lighthearted Christmas thing. I'm going to release it on Christmas morning for fun because I got nothing better to do in life. And then next week, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do a video on Saturdays that I release on Saturday mornings because it's fun. That's right. That's the proper answer. It is fun. I got to be honest. I get stuck and I don't know really what to talk about yet, and that's frustrating. That's part of the reason why before you start the show, you're like, man, what am I going to talk about? You got anxiety because of it. But before I started, I was like, man, I can't wait to get up there. I'm ready to get up there. Yesterday, I came down here. I did a little test. If you were down here and you watched the test, I was like, man, this is going to work. I'm excited all night long. I kept thinking about doing this, but yeah, once you turn it on, then the nerves go. Yeah. So I really appreciate you guys for showing up. Thank you to everybody. And now I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. I got to go get ready for my day. And then, I will, after the debate with Dale Glover over at Skeptics and Seekers, I will let you guys know when that's going to come out, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate you very much.